My altar will be honoring my grandpa, Clint Murkison. He was born on September 12, 1923, and died of pneumonia on March 30th, 1987, at age 63. In 1960, my grandfather Clint started the team, the Dallas Cowboys. He owned them from 1960 to 1985. Although I did not get to meet him, he will always have a special place in my heart, and I am forever grateful for the life that he has given me and my family. On the first level of the altar, we have the incense, or copal, and they are burned and thought to elevate prayers to God. The next item on the altar is a sugar skull. Sugar skulls represent a departed soul. The last thing on the bottom level of our altar are candles. The light of the candle is thought to guide the souls on their way back. The light of the candles, also called Ceres, symbolize Jesus Christ's reborn faith. On the top level of the altar, we have salt and water. Salt and water are essential. They are said to quench the thirst of the souls tired from their long trip. Water also purifies and cleanses. Soap is placed on top of the altar so spirits can clean up when they return. On the bottom level of the altar, we have incense, candles, and sugar skulls.
What are some things that represent your grandfather?
The middle level will be full of my grandfather's favorite things. One of my grandfather's favorite foods was Cheetos. This mug has my grandfather's initials on it and was given to him by my grandmother Jane. This book, called Clint, was written about my grandfather after he owned the Dallas Cowboys. This old-fashioned ashtray is used for cigarettes. It has my grandfather's initials on it, and he used it every day. This one-of-a-kind football was signed by all of the Dallas Cowboys football players in the 70s when my grandfather owned it. Other things that we will add to the middle level of the altar are chocolate and pan de muertos. On the top level, we already have soap, salt, and water. Other things that we will add will be a cross, a picture of my grandfather, flowers, and a candle.
Why is Day of the Dead celebrated?
El Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, has been celebrated in Mexico and other Latin countries. This is a very special ritual since it is the day in which the living remember their departed relatives. Sometimes, when people of other cultures hear for the first time about the celebration of the Day of the Dead, they mistakenly think it must be gruesome, terrifying, scary, ugly, and sad. Nothing further from the truth. Day of the Dead is a beautiful ritual in which Mexicans happily and lovingly remember their loved relatives that have died.